So you like RC cars and you wanted to try a Nitro, and you went and got yourself a used one, such as this one. And then you realized that was a horrible mistake because it doesn't work and you don't know nothing about nitros. Well, so did I, and that's what this one is. But today, I'm going to be making this thing, in theory, run again. And it's a mess right now, but once we're done, it's going to look brand new. I got a whole new motor that's going into it. I'm going to be cleaning it up, taking this thing out of there, putting servos in there. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So to start this, I'm going to take this motor out. And we got 2 bolts here, and then underneath this starter, there's another 2 bolts to hold the whole motor in. So to make it easier, I'm going to take this heatsink off. Come on, you. There we go. So my issue with this thing was, every time I'd start it, it just full throttle. And everything I did, I put a new carb, put a new piston and piston sleeve in there, cleaned it, and it would still do it. And I haven't been able to figure out. Got a new gas tank in it already. All the lines newer. Tires are new. But I have different ones I want to try out because I have that race car body. I actually have a picture. I actually bought this car off Whatnot. And when I got it, I'll put up a picture I have of it, what it looked like. But the body, the paint was just melting all over. And I didn't realize it until it got all over everything. And then I decided, well, I want to make it into a race car. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do here. Let's get right back into it. Hopefully this is 2. And if you really want to get into this hobby, I recommend getting tools. Even one's better than the one I'm using right now. We'll have like a good handle, and maybe even a lot, like way longer than this. That way you can really get down in there without killing your hands with the tools that they come with. Alright, so now we can see them much better. They're like right, kind of see them. Lighting is so bad. 2 right here, and then now there's 2 right here, and we can just sneak in there and get to them. So I'm just going to loosen these up. These ones and the easier ones over here. And once we get these bolts out, we can take all these lines off. I just have two servos laying around that I'm just going to mess around with for now. And then we got a servo that we got to, or, yeah, no, we got to put in the receiver. And then hopefully take this crap out of here and put in a battery pack. Hopefully. That may require soldering, so we'll see. That's where they are, right? Am I crazy? So I was looking at it. I think I can just barely can't get in there. So I think I'm gonna have to take these off, stuff, which I'm gonna have to do anyways. And then maybe even take the starter off. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way real quick. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I think I have a clip of how this thing will run, so if I do, I can post it or show it up in here somewhere. But yeah, this thing just, you start it full throttle. It doesn't even look good anymore. All this stuff is. I knew at one point because I thought that's what all it would take. Put different brand new servos in it because I thought maybe it was just catching or something. That wasn't it. So I don't know. I guess I've never looked for damage or anything like that though either. So it could be that. Back when I was messing with this thing, I was like still brand new to Nitros. This is basically just something I'd mess around on when I had time. There's another bolt I missed. Oh, well, derp. When we were trying to use a big one that's way too big for it. I'm like sitting here, why isn't this going in? And believe me, the lighting is as bad as for me as this for you. I'm sorry. It'll be better with time. As long as we're all learning together. I believe this bad boy's out. Bam. Kidding me. There we go. Dang. And then I told myself, Thomas, you're a moron. And this is why we're here to learn together. This whole time I'm thinking to myself, this is not supposed to be as hard as I'm making it. And what I was sitting here on bolting is the motor mount, which we're going to need. But the part of holding the whole engine is right here. These 4 bolts. And I should have known that. But I didn't. But here we are. These 4 bolts. I was looking at my camera, but now you can see. Because we were sitting here, or I should say, because I'm the idiot. I was doing these 2, and then trying to get into these ones. I'm like, this is not supposed to be this difficult. It's not. It really wasn't. So let's see here, unbolt the ones I should be doing. See, we all make silly little mistakes. And it's not like we broke nothing, so it's okay. Okay, this was the first Nitro, whoopsie, that I ever bought. I got off whatnot. It looked good on camera, but I will say the camera that it was being shown on was grainy, and it looked really cool as the picture shown with that body. I was so disappointed when it showed up, and then I fired it up. I got all the stuff I needed to fire it up, and that's what happened. Excuse me. A little bit of force, but I think I got it loose now. There we go. And then you gotta be careful. Gotta take off the line from the carb. And then you gotta be careful of this little plastic piece right here, but you can just easily pop that off. Bam. Motor out. And then, in a little bit here, we're putting this brand new one in there. It's a pull start, so we're going to be taking all this crap out of it, putting the out in. So I take all that, I take some of the stuff first, clean that quick, so it looks nice. Take everything out that we want to take out. Clean it up and knock it back. So we're going to start off taking these wires out of here, just getting them out of the way real quick. Another reason why I'm kind of liking that the pull start is because every time you would put the electric start in there, you just yank this whole piece out. Like, I have tape on it, zip ties as tight as it could be. Dang near hot glued it. Still can't get to stay down, so we're just going to spin it out there. Maybe use it on a different car. There we go. Peel this tape off. Bam. It's out of there. And then I think I'm going to try to unscrew this and take this out of there. Because we're going to see if I can get a battery up in there. Actual LiPo instead of this battery pack. Get all these loose, unneeded wires out of there. Bam! You, get out. Just screw these back in, so no need to lose them. It works. It's just kind of old. And I don't want to trust that. Although I need some sort of wiring. Otherwise, for now, I'm just going to have to plug it directly, the battery directly into the ESC. Or the ESC, goddamn. I'm going to have to plug it directly into the receiver otherwise. I think it can be cleaned. I'm just gonna go and do that, and then we'll be right back in a snap. So here it is, all dirty. Let's check it out all clean. Alright, and we're back. It's not perfect, but it's much more spiffy. Doesn't got that nitro goop all over the chassis and whatnot. So there's a lot to do, and I don't know where I want to start, but I think we'll start with the motor. Just put the motor in, maybe. Get that ready. So there's a couple things we got to do before I can put this motor here in there. I got all this stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this stuff off, put it onto here. So let's do that real quick. Start out by getting this thing out of the way. So it looks like it's held in by 2.5 right there. Pop that out. Oh, no wonder this wasn't running right. Here's my problem. Look at that. The whole clutch exploded. That is awesome. We all got to see what happened. This is why I couldn't get it running right no matter what I did. I never bothered to take that off before, but here it is. Dang. Set that aside. This is filthy. Set that aside. Okay. So what I really needed off of that was this piece right here. I'm not going to bother to try to pull this off because I have another one. And they're a pain in the butt. So I'll be right back. Man, that really blew my mind a little bit. Luckily for me, I have a whole nother one right here. I just gotta install it real quick. This is a pain in the butt, so I might do this off camera. But basically, you just put this spring around and you'll attach them to each end like that. And then it'll slip onto this piece right here. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm going to get this motor out of here. I'm really glad, because I seriously thought maybe something was damaged or something. So now this is going to be a whole good motor. I just got to clean it up now. So let's do that real quick. Alright. So, we are back. We got our spring clutch. I'm just going to take a peek at everything here. So, step 1, put the flywheel on. Step 2, put that piece back on. Then I think it's going to be the washer. This. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Pop that on there. Bam. Pop that on there. Wrong way. Bam. Ah. I think I just have to magnetized. Bam. Bam. Tighten this back up quick. Okay. Put this on there. Bam. Just gonna try to put these back on there. I don't think it's a big deal if they're not, but we can get them back on there. Let's do it. Get out of there, you little dude. Plop that right back down in there. think there was 2 right there. Maybe I should put a little bit of Loctite on this. Let me see. I'm gonna go get Loctite. Maybe I'm gonna leave those off actually. Put a drop of this in there. Pop that bad boy back in there. Good stuff, after an oil. Now we're just going to put a dot of this. And tighten that bad boy back up. There, now I don't have to worry as much about that coming off. So, looks pretty good. I think our motor's done. I think I just got to take the mount off the old motor and put it onto this one, which was all that stuff we were trying to mess with earlier because I'm a ding-dong, if you remember. So now we can actually take these off. Bam, there's that mount. Motor gone. I'm gonna go clean these parts up real quick and then we'll put it on. Okay, so the motor will sit in the car this way. So we gotta set it on there like this correctly. Make sure it's seated properly. Then we're gonna go ahead, put a dot of thread lock on there. Make a big mess with it. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Bam. Put that one on this side. It's a little more difficult now because I got the head on this still. But, as long as you're careful, it's okay. Gonna put this third one in. Just one left. Alright. Well, boop. Put this very last one in there. There's definitely better tools for this. It's quite tedious. Even with this, I want this is a good tool. It's better than any starter tool. I'm just gonna believe it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I've got around to getting a better upgrade, even though I want to. Also, I recommend untightening your bolts all the way until they all are somewhat in there, so you don't just struggle like I just did. Well, look at that. Looks good. So let's get the car back up here and pop this bad boy back in. Probably gonna end up, once we're all set up, gonna take the glow plug out, the filter out, put some of this good stuff in there. And then there'll be another video of me breaking this bad boy in, so we can all see how it's done somewhat properly by someone newer, especially the Nitro. Looks really good though. Alright, let's get that car up here. And then we're all set and good to go. Fuel line will be connecting here. So we'll put that on real quick. Bam. And then we gotta get this all nice and meshed up again. We're just gonna pop this off for now, actually. It's gonna be in our way otherwise. Up properly. No, it isn't. Alright, let me get this lined up. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. So, we'll put this. Oh, hold on a minute. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna pop this piece back on real quick. So that'll be like that. Okay, perfect. So, flip this over. We're gonna turn it this way. And then, we're gonna get our trusty thread lock. Just get everything at that. Get all started. We can just remove these bolts, and it'll just make it a bit easier. Just so that's giving me a hard time at the moment. Actually, just probably make it easier. Yes, it did. So I'm not tightening these all down yet, because I don't think it's perfectly lined up. Just gonna close. So flip it back over, turn it around, and see what's lined up as good as I'd like it, for sure. Like right there. So flip it with it held down just like that. And just tighten them down real quick. Corner to corner. Bam! We got ourselves an installed motor, brand spanking new. The next thing we'll do is attach this back on. Probably gonna have to unattach it down here at some point. So actually, maybe we won't do that yet. Maybe actually I'll take this off. Better not to two them. Right? Those back together so I don't lose them. Oh, unattach this for now. Ow. And we can reattach these again. I should put that back up for now. I don't lose that. I believe this was on corner to corner. If you're wondering why I was doing it like this. So I was too. Like, am I supposed to do it corner to corner? I'm gonna go check. I think I'm right. Alright, so let me just put the tube back on there, or the exhaust back on there when ready. So, what now? Now, I'm going to light this up. Here. So I have 2 servos. They're just plain old tracks, this one's happening around. I figure maybe we'll just start popping those in real quick. There's something I can do right now. Starting to steering one because it's way bigger pain in the butt to deal with. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to weave it through a certain spot, just because I like it to be a little bit neater. There we go. Then I have this little tiny piece, and I think we're going to attach right away before we pop that in there. Sometimes it's going to make life easier if I do it that way. That's all I need. Okay, easy, just like I thought. Still got to attach the bottom, but I'm going to screw this in beforehand. We'll take this screw, and if that is not that size, it's not looking like it's going in very nicely, but as long as it goes in. We'll worry about putting this piece on later. So we'll flip to this side. Hopefully weave this wire through just like we did the other one. Throw it on like that. Of course, we'll have to adjust it. We're really getting somewhere now. Now, I got this fancy receiver. I'll put it on here. Listen to the sound of tape. Stick that bad boy on there like that. Attempt to peel off this. And finally, cheapers. Where's channel 1? Channel 1's up top. I think we're gonna have it. I think we're gonna go this way. Let's put that way. This one's throttle, so that'll go on 1, which is towards us. A good rule of thumb is the metal side or shiny side always faces north. So if the letters, looking at the letters like this, they'd be facing up because it's north. Throttle's always first. That's a lie. Steering's always first. And then throttle. And this thing's set up real good. We got working good. This one has a gyro, and it's supposed to be the type on with it too, which would be pretty cool. So, next step is to get some power running in this thing, and then get the servos hooked up. And then ideally, I think we'll be just about done. All we gotta do is install the exhaust. I think we'll be about good to go on this. So let's do that. So I have this battery that I wanted to try out. I'll need some sort of connection at some point, or something like that, to connect to here, so I can plug it that way, and then just charge it, strap it down somewhere and charge it that way. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Where would this fit? Nowhere, it's huge. So for the sake of testing, I'm going to see if this still works, and we'll do it that way. Alright, so it's like got power. We'll turn on our transmitter here. So now that's on. We'll turn this back on. What is it? Button on the side here. So we got all linked up. I don't like the way that gas line is. I'm gonna go around this way. It's not very hard, just not messing around, bro. So good. Looks like that's working. Cool. We'll figure out what to do with all these cables later, just need them out of the way for now. So you want to keep your wheels, when you're doing this, usually you want the power on. So that way the servo's set as straight as it can be already, with it just at steering neutral. And you want to hold your wheels straight when you're popping these pieces on. Just get that on there. Okay. And then we'll screw this back in and see if we did this right. In theory, we should have steering and throttle now. That. It's nothing special, but it's alive. Right, so we're back. So, with this thing running, turn it all back on. I opted to put that battery pack back in, by the way. I figured frick it until I get that wire. There's no point. So throttle like it so. Bam. Oh, it's too small. Be right back. Okay. That's what we like to see. Nice. We're seriously getting somewhere now. I think next what we're going to do, power this off, put the exhaust back on. Always turn this off, and then your transmitter. Vice versa for turning it on. So, we'll put this little cutie back on. Bam. Make sure all these cords are out of the way. We got this piece from earlier. So now that that's in there, we'll get our little itty bitty wrench. I'll let the starter sit down for a sec. Get our 2 out. Hold it down on that bad boy. Down there tight. So now we're going to figure out what we can do with all of these wires. I'm just trying to move these around. I don't really want to buy the exhaust pipe. They don't have to be there. Remember, shiny side faces north. That looks good. I'll put these in. I don't know, it's more satisfying when it looks neat to me. Plus the other one is so nice and happy, you know. Not gonna be impressed with your hard work. Take these ones for that. That's gonna be part of the working with this. As long as it's your work pipe. You'll go online, make it look good. I already worked on all this stuff. No. Something I forgot to do. I'm really bummed about. I forgot to attach this. There's quite a few screws on the bottom of this that I gotta tighten up before it's officially done as well. That's kind of bums me out that this happened, or that I forgot about this, because I could have easily done those wires if that's off. Turn that mistake again. Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's take a look here. I could try to run these wires through here, but I don't really know if I want to do that. Kind of just want to... Maybe like that for now. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go on the bottom here, take a peek at all of these loose screws. Just go through and tighten them all up. Back when I first started Nitros, I never realized how to take all this stuff off. So I ended up taking this whole chassis apart. Undid every one of these screws that you see. That's why some of them are loose. I did it multiple times too. Alright, I know a faster way to do this. And bam! All the screws are nice and tightened. Got a new receiver in, brand new motor in. They're not great servos, but we got the two servos in that are working. We got power. I'll probably end up putting a new shock oil in these, and then we'll give this bad boy a run, see what happens. Alright? Job well done. Slap this body I made. It's not done. If you couldn't tell, it's a Dale Earnhardt body. Looks really cool. I'm just going to get the numbers and I'll be ready. Didn't do a perfect job, but it looks really good, I say.